But what I was trying to say is what was I trying to say?
I don't know.
What was I trying to say?
No idea.
AquaMethodPodcast. Nonconformist, positive nonsense. AquaMethodPodcast. Nonconformist, positive nonsense.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy GP, and you're rocking with me on the Aqua Method Podcast. And as always, you can find me on Twitter, Grasshopper GP, Instagram, Grasshopper GP, both of which spelled normally, no special characters, numbers, emojis, underscores, anything crazy like that. Grasshopper GP, Instagram, and Twitter. Send me an email at grasshoppergp@yahoo.com for any types of sponsorships, advertisements, or if you just have something nice to say about the podcast. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank y'all to everybody who watches and likes and views and listens and all that good stuff. It means a lot to me. Every single view, every single listen means something to me, man. I really appreciate it. You are listening to this and you are watching this for the first time in a long, long time on Grasshopper GP Official. That's Grasshopper with 3 S's because when I made the account, I couldn't spell. Grasshopper GP Official, 3 S's is the YouTube count. Thank y'all for rocking with me. This is the first time in a long time, and I don't know how much space I have on my memory or how much battery power I got on these cameras. But so if it fails, that's okay. At least I got some video for the first time in 6-7 weeks, like. And I'm also rocking with my homeboy Trent. What's going on, Trent?
How's it going?
Man, shit, I'm just living, man.
I know. What you got going? We got planned today?
Man, the finals, NBA finals.
Final, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're thinking different
Yeah,
finals, but
no,
okay.
Your boy GP graduated a long time ago. I don't take finals no more. I have my degree. I have at least a foothold in my current occupation and my current field. So I don't see the point in going back to school just yet for a good long time. I'm cool on that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. My little cousin just graduated from UNO, so shout out to Teal. Big shout out to you. She graduated from UNO and she's thinking about going pursuing a master's. Somewhere, maybe ULM. Boo. Or I'm a Raging Cajun, so FULM.
It's the first time I did that in graduation.
Yeah, that's your first
They
time.
started doing it. I did. I was like, I don't think I've ever done that before. Ever. There's no reason for me to do it.
So yeah, but I started doing it the first time I saw it. I'm like, so that's what we do, kid? Okay, that's cool. I like that. But she's thinking about that or the University of Phoenix online thing or
Nope.
Well, Trent said don't do that, so don't do that.
Not recommended.
Okay, why that, Trent?
Well, everything that I've heard, they just had a huge ordeal going on with Phoenix or one of those online universities, and they were having problems. Like, first off, nobody can get jobs; they're not really accredited.
Really? Oh, they're not accredited?
A huge scam. I would not recommend them.
Well,
No, I was looking online. I was looking at comments and people that graduated and they couldn't find a job with it or anything, and they had to end up basically getting anything under degree. So if you got a GED, you can get the same jobs as somebody from Phoenix University or any of those colleges. Not just gonna pull them out, or call them out on it, but anything that's like online university, just apply today. I've heard it's a huge scam, and
I don't know, man. I know I'm certain that some of them are scams, but like I don't know about Phoenix, man. Come on, man. I don't know.
That's what I've heard. Heard it from.
Well, then shout out to Larry Fitzgerald. Shout out to Larry Fitzgerald because he is like the biggest spokesperson for the University of Phoenix.
Yeah, and that's another thing. They try to, well, since you have a job now, you want to do a commercial for us? No. I don't want to do commercial because it shows that I did this without you, basically.
Well, yeah, well, he's going now. He's about to graduate. I mean, like I could have sworn I've heard that same line about 2 or 3 years now.
But
Larry Fitzgerald is graduating this year.
He doesn't have to have a job from that. Like,
good point.
Larry Fitzgerald is going to throw a resume at you, it doesn't matter where it's from.
Right.
He could have made it up himself. He could have photoshopped and just made a little degree. Somebody's going to hire him after he finishes.
Good point.
He's just going to go into NFL analyst. That's what they all do. So
you say that, but like not everybody got the gift of gab, man. Not everybody can talk on the microphone or on camera.
Yeah, there were a few. I'm not gonna call anybody out, but there were a few like running backs that go in for NFL Network or they do little quick interviews and they just don't have it.
Yeah, they don't have it. Like, and that's the thing about broadcasting. Like people get like misconstrued and stuff like that. Like not everybody can do it. Not everybody can hop into this business and be capable of of talking for a long period of time or getting good interviews out of people, getting good conversations out of people and stuff like that. It's difficult, man. Like wasn't it one of them Barber brothers, Andre Atiki? One of them tried to go into broadcasting and was awful at it. I think tried again. But,
they show up every now and then.
Yeah.
I don't know which one.
Yeah.
Now, one of them could be good and one could be bad, but they always show up every now and then for a quick analyst or something.
One person I look up to is Colin Cowherd, and he was on ESPN for a long time, and he's on Fox now. And he said it the best, like, you think this job is easy because you're just talking, on a microphone, and Colin Cowherd making dumb money. But he said if you think it's easy, I'll turn on the microphone, you come talk on here, you'll be done in 5 minutes. You finish.
Yep.
I gotta fill up 4 hours. 4 hours, and he has a co-host now, beautiful girl. I can't remember that chick name, but on his new show. But even if you have a co-host, it's still. I mean, you still have to talk. You just cut it in half. You instead of doing a whole 4 hours by yourself, you're doing 2. He was doing 4 hours by himself back in the day, though.
Oh yeah.
Or
even trying to come up, like what you said, come up with something to talk about, like especially if it's sports related or something like that in a very specific field. Like this, we can just kind of jump around, we can move on. This conversation will be over in about 5 minutes.
Right.
We can jump to something new. But whenever you have something like that, sports, talk about sports for 4 hours, and that's why everybody's like, ESPN sucks now. There's nothing to talk about.
Right.
We talk about for 4 hours every day, and then all right, the next day comes around.
Not only that,
what you going to talk about?
You got to fill up 24 hours of space, and you got. But that's ESPN's own doing. They got like 5 channels, so like 5 channels with 24 hours of coverage. I mean, like the only one that's specific is ESPNU.
Yeah.
That's the only one that's specific. Like there's ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN News. What's the difference between those 3?
It's going to be the same thing.
What's the difference?
You're going to jump to one, something scandal, bloop, you're going to jump to the other one, another scandal. It's the same. It's entertainment now.
Yeah.
It's not even sports coverage.
But yeah, like I was saying, shout out to my cousin for graduating. She wants to go in the masters. She wants to get a master's degree. But then we was having a conversation. I was telling her,
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. It is a great idea. But I was telling her that she don't have to do it right now. If she unless she wants to. If she wants to, then I support her 100%. But like, I don't want her to feel like she's pressured. Because she said she wants to have, she wants to have kids someday. She doesn't want to be 35 trying to get a master's degree. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Go live your life, go explore the world, then come back and go get your master's degree. What's the difference?
Graduation, they had a lot of people going back for their doctorate and masters. And, I mean, they were finishing up, so. I'm
28. My baby cousin is 20. I think she'll be 24 this year.
Oh,
so
she has all the time in the world to do that.
Yeah. And like I've been thinking about it. Like it's not first in my mind. Like I said, I'm done with school because you were talking about finals. Done with that shit. Finished with it. But if I go back, I can go back at 40. Why not?
Yeah, you can. I mean, nothing's hindering you from it.
Yeah.
That's what I like about school is you can always go back. And the one thing I don't like about school though is
it's school.
It will. But they make people at 18, 17, 19 years old, coming right out of high school, deciding what they want to do
for the rest of their lives. Yeah.
You know how difficult that is? I switched 3 times before I finished. Or 4 times by the time I finished.
And that's not fair to anybody.
Nope.
It's
the only
not fair
thing
to
it's
anybody.
doing is giving the universities money, and they turn around and they build this parking structure. They build something ridiculous out of it. Like, okay, if you want to do that, that's fine. But whenever it comes down to it, you're giving people false hope that they can actually go and do their thing, and they can. Mm-hmm. But the only thing is they don't know what they want.
Yeah.
Go out into the field, go find a job for 2 years, figure out what you want to do, find interest.
Yeah.
Because everybody ends up going in it for money, and it's like, you're miserable doing it. I know
Right.
a lot of people that are in
That's the thing.
the
A lot of
medical
people
field right now, and they're miserable. They're making a shit ton of money,
Right.
a lot of money,
Right.
but they hate it.
What's more important to you is what any young adult, any young man or woman needs to ask themselves when they go in anywhere. What's most important to you? I mean, you can make money and you can be happy, but like, what's the balance? Like, do you want 60% money, 40% happiness, or and like you said, there's a lot of people who hate their jobs making dumb money.
Yep.
hate their jobs, and I refuse to be one of those people. I don't care how much money I make. Like, I want to be happy first.
I don't want to be miserable. Yeah, I don't want to be miserable for.
I want to be rich now.
You know, most of the day,
You know?
like you go into work the second you punch in or clock in or whatever, you hate it.
Just
It's
upset.
terrible. Like I didn't want to be that person. So
Yeah.
like going into the field that I went into, I knew that I wasn't going to be that person because
Right.
I enjoy what I do.
The first thing they tell you in broadcasting, and I always disagree because there's a lot of people who make great money at it. It's like you're not gonna make a lot of money at it, and I'm like, but are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you happy doing it? Like that's important to me. Like that's
it.
Like I had an argument with the old director, the first director I ever worked with at the station, and I was telling him, and we was talking about this lady from in New Orleans, Channel 4 News in New Orleans. She's been doing it forever. I can't remember her name. She's Robin Roberts' sister. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Can't remember her name. And I feel awful for not remembering. But like we were talking about, she's been doing it for a long, long time. And I don't know how much money she makes, but I'm assuming she's making decent money. You know what I mean? Not struggling money. Like she's comfortable. You know. We had the argument like, why is she doing that? He was like, why is she doing that? Because broadcasting isn't fun. Like, why are you doing it? Like broadcasting,
you're doing the same thing.
yeah, right. Like I'm doing it, like he's doing it to support himself, and he has no other skills, I guess. But I'm like, she obviously loves what she's doing. She like, why else would you be doing it for 15, 20, 30 years? Why else would you be doing it if you don't love what you're doing?
Well, that and if you're good at it, I mean, you have to get raises every now
Yeah.
and then. So I mean, maybe it is for the money. Maybe you do get that transition from every now.
But that's what I was talking about. That's the balance. Like, of
Yeah.
course, of course, I don't want to be dead broke.
No.
I mean, like, I have hobbies. Like, I ain't making no money with this podcast yet, but but I do it because I love to do it. You know what I mean? But like, you can start off broke doing something you love to do, and eventually, if you stick with it, if you believe in yourself and you believe in your field and what you're trying to do, then you're gonna make some money at it. You know, because like your passion will make you better than the people who don't care as much. You know, and he was like, my dad worked a job that he hated, but he supported us, and that's important too. You got to support your family, but you gotta be happy first. You gotta be happy first. Like, I refuse to do anything that doesn't make me happy.
Nope.
I don't care how much money I make.
If
I
I'm
really
miserable
don't.
doing something, I'm just gonna stop doing it.
Right.
Or I'll find a way to make it interesting for myself.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm happy doing it, but
Right.
shit, it can be anything.
I tell you what, like we joke around a lot about the job that shall remain nameless.
Never gonna talk about it.
The retail position that we had, and I don't like it because it's not in my field. I feel like it's a loser job, but I like my coworkers because we clown around, and none of us take. Well, I don't care. I don't take that job seriously.
No.
I don't take it seriously at all. I don't.
There are people that do.
Yeah,
Over there.
and that's good for them, and they're gonna be
that's
great
perfectly
at
fine
it.
for them. Yeah.
They're gonna be great at it. That's what they
Better
want to
be.
do for their lives.
If not, they're gonna be stuck there.
Right.
Like, that's not my thing. No,
It's not my
hate it,
thing,
But
yeah.
whenever I look back at the job, whenever I'm finished, and
Yeah.
I can badmouth it as much as
Yeah.
I want right now.
Yeah,
but
it's fun to joke around. It's really not that bad a job.
it's not. And whenever you finish, I'll look back at it, and I worked with great people.
Yeah, yeah.
The job itself was, you didn't have to do a lot.
Right.
You didn't have to do a lot. If you're just not on your phone 24/7,
Right.
you're doing okay. So, like, I don't know. Like that, the job, it could suck. It could be one of the worst jobs I've ever had. One of the worst jobs I've ever had was being a chef.
Yeah.
Don't want to be a chef anymore. Never want to again. But the people that were over there made it a blast. It was amazing.
Right,
The waiters and
right.
waitresses, they were terrible. The cooks, everybody in the back, it was awesome.
Right. That's good. That's a good topic, man. The worst job you ever had, man. The worst job I ever had. Let's run through 'em. I was my first job was at Sonic Drive-In at 16, and then for cause my mom was like the head human resources secretary at St. Charles Parish School Board. So she got all of us jobs, all the nieces and nephews, including me. We all came through that pipeline.
nice.
So yeah, so we all got jobs. So I wound up working as a student technician for the ITS department, and then and that's how I made the rap group, the ITS Boys, with Matt, DJ Matic. Shout out to DJ Matic Thibodeau. He's I'm not sure what Thibodeau's doing, but he's doing okay. He just got married. Congratulations to him. And Willie Gilly, my man Willie Gilly. Yeah, shout out to Willie Gilly. We after that was over, the only reason that ended was because I left St. Charles Parish to come to school in Lafayette. And in Lafayette, I worked at Barnes & Noble's. I like Barnes & Noble's a lot. And then I worked for 4 years at the Grand Theater. And then I worked at Dino's for a little bit, Hot Topic. And now finally, after all that time, finally made it into my field, the news station that I currently work at. See, that's the thing about the microphone. I forget the microphone and the camera's there.
Once you start talking, once you get it rolling,
Right.
it's not a podcast. We have to fill in so much
Right,
time.
right.
We're just BSing
just-
right now. That's
this
really
is
all
just
we're
a
doing.
bunch of
Just talking.
bullshit.
What you up to nowadays? Oh, what's going on currently?
And I also worked at the spot me and Trent worked at, which shall remain nameless until we both leave that place.
Yep. Or
Um,
until it goes under. Which
that's not gonna happen, man. That's a corporation, man. That's a big corporation. Well, we'll just say that me and Trent work in the warehouse at one point in our lives. But yeah, so the worst out of that large list of places, the worst job I had was a busboy at you know what? I'm gonna say Sonic, my first job. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. I never work fast food again. I'm done with that. Especially now, I'm 28 years old. That's no way, man.
Yeah.
That's no
I
way.
have to be in the slumps to be doing
Fam,
that.
I got unless that raise come through and they start making $15 or $20 an hour at flipping burgers, I might have to flip a burger or two. You know what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
thing. Like anybody that's working now, because they mess up my order every single time. It doesn't matter
Right,
what place it is.
Guaranteed to mess up an order.
They're not going to be the ones getting paid the $15 an hour. They're going to find people that are worth $15 an hour and getting paid that.
Right, man.
Add this, know this. Simple as that.
Go through
It
your
comes
list.
up on the screen. Used to be. It was my first job. I can't even think. I think it was Chili's.
Chili's?
It might have been my second job actually. My first job was I was basically installing pools and basically a pool boy for about 2.5, 3 years. Then I went to Chili's for a little bit, and that was just about the worst. Not because of the job or anything.
So
It
you
was-
went back to Chili's.
No,
Okay.
first time.
Okay.
It was. I don't remember.
So he's a pool boy first and then Chili's.
I was pool boy like in
Simultaneous?
between a couple
I
times.
could dig it, I could dig it.
It was my uncle's business. So
Okay.
Just anytime I needed a job, hey, you got something? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So just jump on with them.
Yeah, man.
It was awesome. That was a fun job. And then ended up doing. I used to work in a little sign place in my hometown, and it was all right. It was me and my brother, so we bullshitted most of the day, and we had a lot of cool things to work on. It was awesome. Speedboats, and we did a bunch of car wraps, which was fun. And then after that, ended up going to. Before that, I was at Circuit City. That was a
Man,
okay job. That was a
shout
fun
out to
job.
Circuit City, man.
They just didn't make it, man. They didn't make it. I remember whenever Best Buy moved, built right next door to them.
Yeah.
After that was it.
Finished,
They
man.
went under hard, and they filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy and all kinds of stuff, and they got rid of that one. I forgot what it is now, Arts and Crafts Store maybe or something.
Yeah.
But,
right there, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Then after that, went back to the pool company for a little bit. I think I don't remember. My job history is so bad.
Yeah?
It's so bad.
It's just
And
a
I
lot.
think it was just like the same 3-4 jobs,
Back
but
and
I've just
forth.
jumped around the whole time. And then I ended up working in Eunice for the sign company, and that was another thing under a contract, and almost everybody got laid off. That was a few years ago, and then that was basically it. Now I'm at the
At the spot. Yeah, the warehouse spot.
at the landfill.
I'm a janitor.
Window washer.
Yeah, I clean puke at elementary schools.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Sawdust.
honest living. Yeah, sawdust, scoop it up.
Wait,
you know?
what was the place? I think it was in New Orleans or somewhere. There was a janitor, or it was around New Orleans. There was a janitor there for the longest time.
Yeah, I
And
think
then it
yeah.
became like the principal of the school or something like that. I forgot what it was, but like he ended up he got his degree and
Yeah.
became the principal of the school because everybody
It's
liked
never
him
too
so
late.
much.
It's never too late. That's what we're talking about. But yeah, it's like we're talking about jobs and it's summertime's quickly approaching, so it's a good topic to talk about right now. So if you're looking for a summertime job, man, everybody's hiring, so get something.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. It felt good to finally have your own money. You know what I mean?
Still don't have that.
Huh?
Still don't have that. I just graduated.
But no,
I
I
got
mean,
student loans and stuff.
no. Well, I mean,
I got people to pay. That's not my problem. I don't have any money. That's all their money now.
but if you think about it, even if you got $1 million, if you make $1 million a year, that money is not really your money. It's somebody else's money.
Yeah.
Everybody's paying somebody. But like I'm saying, like to finally be able to pay for stuff on my own. I mean, I'm still living at home with my mom at 16, but I got my first check. My first check was like $30. Cause back in the day when I was 16, 12 years ago, minimum wage was like $5.25.
Yeah.
You know, minimum wage was $5.25, and then I had worked there like in the middle. I got hired in the middle of a pay period, so like I had barely worked, and I got like $30 my first check. I took a picture of it and everything. I think that picture's at my mom's house somewhere. But yeah, and then I worked at Hot Topic for like a second, like, cause I was working at Dino's Pizza as a busboy, and I wasn't making a lot, so I wanted to get another job to supplement my income. So I went to the mall and I got a job at Hot Topic. And I'm thinking I'm doing okay, you know. I got 2 jobs, you know. I'm gonna be all right. Dino's was cool. And being a busboy, you get paid cash money every day.
That's nice.
And then you get a paycheck, you know, every 2 weeks or whatever, you know, small paycheck, whatever. But I might have worked at Hot Topic 10 times. I might have had 10 shifts over 2 months.
Oh, is that many people work there? Or
No,
it
like
was part time.
it was seasonal. It was occasional,
Oh,
occasional. So like they only need like a couple people for to fill in, you know, every now and then. But like how am I supposed to show that I can be permanent or part time if I'm not getting shifts? I swear to God, I might have worked there maybe 20 times over 2 months.
That's still terrible though.
I like the job though, because it's so easy. Just go. I could wear whatever I wanted. Go there, you know, greet people, and sell shit, and that was it. You know, I never touched the register at Hot Topic. I was there for so short a time. I didn't learn how to. I didn't have time to learn how to work a register, so I was just a greeter.
I forgot about
Easy
one
ass
job.
money.
I was actually one of my buddies. His dad's a farmer. A bunch of farm kids.
That's cool.
18 of them or whatever. I
Damn.
forgot how many he had. They were all over the place. They were like, they had a litter a year. I swear to God. Well, pulled red rice with them during the summer. That was probably the most miserable job. It was fun because we were all together, just high school kids who would be
so
messing
like
around.
now these are your friends or your family members? You say?
Friends, yeah.
Okay.
I did crawfishing for a little bit for a
Crawfishing?
month or two.
Man, you were in Louisiana for real.
Oh yeah. It was easy money. Shit, I'd get paid $60 a day, just show up for half a day. We'd get there, we'd start at 5, 6. We'd finish at 11. We'd dump everything off, and that's it.
Yeah.
Get $60 cash. It's like I never even worked for those 2 months. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Half the time, probably not gonna crawfish today. We made our money. All right, fine. Pay your taxes, whatever they have to do. I'm done. Done for the week. But
Yeah,
pulling red rice, that was just about the worst. Sharp blades of grass, and you have to be distinctive because there's regular rice and there's red rice.
Wow.
The only difference is the stalk. It looks different. It's a
Wow.
different color, but it's a lighter green from the other green. It's like, okay, well, at the beginning, I was just pulling up everything. I pulled up a whole row. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Man, that sounds awful.
was-
The entire story sounds horrible.
It was miserable. If you didn't have jeans on, like the sharp blades of grass would just cut you up. Your arms were all cut up and tore up by the end of the day.
Yeah.
It was hot because you went in water that deep. So it's always humid in Louisiana, so
Yeah.
you can't breathe out there whenever you get out there.
Right.
90-something degrees outside. Fuck that
Yeah,
place. You know
it's-
what? Fuck farming. I'm done with that. Never going back to farming again. Never going to a farm again. I don't care about cows or chickens or sheep. I don't give a shit
Cows,
about
chicken, and
rice. I
sheep.
don't care about potatoes or nothing.
Man. That's funny that you say that.
Fuck that
That
job.
sounds awful, man. I think in order to be a fully formed human being, at least in America, you have to have a retail job.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a retail job because customers are assholes.
They're the worst.
Be clear.
Customers
are
y'all
assholes.
Terrible.
Customers are the worst people. Like, you could be a beautiful human being, beautiful person, right? You go into a building and you ready to buy something, you are a awful person.
The ugliest person. The ugliest, most horrible person. ever.
That's not like a fact. Not by fact, not by sheer laws of science, but some people transform when they pass the threshold
Instantly.
of a shop.
Hello, welcome to so and so. Where's this? I need that. Do you work here? I don't work in this department. Where do you work? I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about what you're buying. It's probably gonna be $30. Like a little nothing.
Right.
Or like that. Hey, you need help with anything? No, I'm just browsing. You've been here for an hour. What the fuck are you doing here? Like, oh, I just got off of church, or I just did this, and now I'm just passing time. Go get a hobby. Get out of school. I wish I can. Like what I was saying yesterday.
Customers are not always right. That's a fact.
No, that is.
That's something you
That
learn
is a
in retail. Customers are not always right.
The best customers, whenever they come in, they're like, do you work in this department? The second they ask you that, you're like, you work in retail. Because
Right.
you're trying to find the right person
Right.
for the right job. You're not going to have me reading the back of the box for everything.
Right.
Well, it says here. You know what? You can read it. Here. Here's the product. If I can read it, is it exactly what you need? No.
Right. Like you need to have a background in retail to be a fully formed human being. Just to be a decent person. Because like
Understanding.
no matter where I go, because I work retail. Technically, if you count the movie theater, I worked retail for a good long time. You know, a bunch of little retail jobs, Barnes and Nobles here and there, and stuff like that. And you get to learn about people and how to treat people and how to talk to people and it helps because I knew I wanted to be a broadcaster, so I knew how to diffuse a situation as best as I could. Now some people just want to fight. You know, some people just want to fight and you can't
Just wake up mad.
Yeah,
And
some
they're
people just wake up mad.
They're miserable to make other people miserable. That's it.
Yeah, and I gotta buy something, and as soon as the first person I'm seeing, I'm gonna lay into.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the place where we worked at and customer service. Those they have the biggest nuts. All those people. There's a lot of girls. Those girls have the biggest nuts.
How you just don't punch people in the face is beyond me. I wouldn't have that job at that point. I wouldn't have it for a month.
Right.
I need this. Well,
No, they're the
past
worst.
expiration. Well, I don't care. Well, I guess
Give
you
me my
gotta
money
fucking
back.
Get your money back.
Right.
Get the fuck out my face. If you were
Right.
nice, maybe we can get a manager and work something out. But if you're gonna be an asshole the whole time, get out my face. It's simple as that.
I think I got fired from Dino's because I didn't want to clean throw up. I didn't want to clean throw up, and at this point, I had just got my degree. I had my degree for maybe a year, maybe 2 years, and I was looking into radio and TV trying to get my field, but it wasn't coming. You know, I wasn't getting anything immediately. You know, and that might be the case for you if you're coming out of college. You might not get what you want immediately.
Yeah.
You might not. But so just stick with it. That's the only point I'm trying to make. Just stick with it. You don't get there.
Yeah, keep throwing your resume out.
Right.
I think I've thrown it out to just today. At least 30 to 40 companies already.
My man. Trent
Woke
gonna
up at 5 and threw that shit out the second I woke up.
real quick. Trent gonna make some shit that's gonna save the world. Trent gonna be like the next Zuckerberg, and he's gonna sponsor the AquaMethodPodcast.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah, definitely.
but what I was trying to say is what was I trying to say?
I don't know.
What was I trying to say, man?
No idea.
But like it's I was trying to get a job in my field, and it was taking a long time, but I was able to learn how to diffuse situations and how to figure out how to work with people and stuff like that, and that's just how it is.
Yep.
You know.
And maybe you understand it from the other side. That's the best thing about it, because you understand patience. Like, if I wouldn't have been a chef, every time I'd go to a restaurant, it was taking so long, and everybody starts freaking out and getting mad. And get a waiter or waitress over here. No, let them do it. They're
Right.
busy. They said they're busy. You can wait an hour to receive food. It really doesn't matter. Is it going to kill you? No. You have something to do after? Why the fuck did you come here? You
Right.
know it's going to be busy.
Right.
That's not
oh
my
yeah.
fault.
Oh
That's
yeah.
not their fault either.
That's the worst thing about restaurant customers. Like if you had some kind of plans, then you should have planned for this.
Yep.
You know, because it might not go your way. It just might
It
not.
never does. It never does.
It might not.
A few places few and far between of actually, less than 30 minutes. Every time I actually go sit down to eat something, I'm expecting a solid hour 15, hour 30 maybe even for a lunch.
Yeah. If you want to sit down, you want some good food. If you want, you want to get in and out, then you gonna pay $2 for a whole meal. You know what I mean?
Or
and it's gonna be dog shit.
Now it's like $10 for the same thing. I looked at it the other day. I was like, I'm going to Taco Bell or I'm going to Burger King or McDonald's and doing something, and I'm eating this order to get full. Whenever I can easily go to a restaurant, spend maybe $5 more and get way better quality.
Yeah.
Like it's only $5, $10 difference at this point. That's ridiculous. It needs to be a Big Mac this big, $2, half of it's plastic. I don't care. As long as it goes in my mouth and I'm not hungry anymore, that's fine.
Right. We was me and Jack was actually talking about your spot, and you was talking about that Portobello hamburger.
Oh
Stupid, man! Like that's ridiculous. I just wanted to say that Trent ate a hamburger that had 2 Portobello caps as the bun. It's awful. That sounds awful.
It was absolutely amazing. It was the best thing in the world because the way you order over there is what special or like what's inside. If you want, they can just quickly make it for you, or you go custom and you go bun, meat, and then everything else, accessories or anything underneath it. Well, right off the bat, I go Portobello, and they were like, what, on top and the bottom? And my friends were laughing. I was like, shut up. Yes. So I got that. So they grilled it on the flame broiled, both of them. And they put it on top of the burger. And then I put as much cheese as I could on it, and bacon and onions. And it was the best thing I ever eaten. It was so soggy. They cooked them like the fins up, so like the cap down. But it left all the juices, so when they put them together, it broke apart the meat. So it was just like sloppy Joe looking thing. But it was
stupid, man, ridiculous.
It was awesome.
That's an absurd sandwich that you just made.
Try it.
But
go try it.
I don't like mushrooms.
No, that's true.
Yeah, that's no way I'm trying.
They'll make anything over there. That's a good
mushroom
thing.
cap burger, no way.
My roommate would get peanut butter and cut bananas on his burger.
Yeah, I heard that.
That was actually, I heard that. And they had you could put jelly on it. I tried that one time, grape jelly on just a regular burger.
Yeah.
It had that sweetness, but it was good. It wasn't too bad. It was smoky and sweet. It was all right. Never getting it again, but I'm glad I got to say I can experience it.
Yeah.
And try it.
But yeah, like I said, I think I got fired from Dino's because I didn't clean up throw up. And I had my degree. I'm not cleaning throw up with a degree.
Not at that point, no.
I'm not cleaning throw up or toilets, nothing with a degree. Like, I don't care if I get fired from every job. I'm not doing it. That's like, you gotta have a certain standard. You gotta.
It's not entitlement. It's
right.
just
it's not entitlement.
I have a certain standard. I'm not clean and throw up. Not with 4 years or 6 years or 8 years of schooling. That's not possible. No,
I refuse. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I got let go. They said because of the speed. Being a busboy, I had to clean all these tables sometimes by myself, and there's no telling how many patrons were going to be at the restaurant. So it could have been 1 or 2 tables. It could have been the whole restaurant. You had to do it by yourself, but it is what it is.
It's still a good place.
Yeah. Oh, Dino's is awesome. I love Dino's. I just didn't like being a busboy there, and I love the people. I love my coworkers. Dino's got a track record of hiring just the beautiful, the finest women. It's a shame. Yeah. Like, I don't know, and it's women that do the hiring for the most part. So I wonder if they hired these pretty girls because they're waitresses, so that they can get more men to come. I guess that's the thing.
Could be a strategy.
I don't know, cause the Dino's always got the fine women up over there, man. Shout out to Dino's, man. Shout out to Dino's.
Do you ever go back to the places that you work?
Well,
besides Dino's?
Absolutely, yeah, because I still like Barnes & Nobles a lot. I still read books. And I worked at the Grand for 4 years, so like a lot of my friends still there. Now they're managers, you know. So I love movies, and the Grand 16 is one of my favorite places in Lafayette. So I go there all the time. And Dino's, of course, I love the food, so I'm gonna go there. I'm certain since leaving Dino's. In 2013, I'm almost certain I've given back all the money I've made.
That's almost certain. It shows how good their product is. I mean, shit.
And like I said, I worked at the school board. There's no reason to go back there because that's where I came from. That's way, where my mom stays. My mom don't even work there no more. She retired. So there's zero purpose in me going back there ever. But that was a good spot to work too. That was easy, and that was a lot of money. That was easy money too. We, being a student technician, we had to go to all the schools in St. Charles Parish and install computers and install software. That's it.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's easy work.
Easy.
Install computers, install software, and it was so easy, and it was a ridiculous amount of money, and we got paid for mileage for driving, and but this was during the time, and I feel like that wasn't that long ago, but I guess it was. I was like maybe 18, 19, 17, 18, 19 doing that. It's not that, about 10 years ago. And we was installing those big white computers then.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Huge desktops.
Yeah,
big
the
monitors.
stupid computers, man. I want to go in. You know what? My 10-year reunion is coming up for high school in July, and I want to go. At some point, I'm gonna go visit my mom again, and I want to go to Hornville High and go in there just to see how different it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see what it looks like now.
I don't know. That is weird.
Cause I'm sure it's all high tech. I bet you the library has got cobwebs in it. Kids don't have to go to libraries no more. We had to go. We really didn't have to go then. But that was pre-Facebook page, pre-Twitter when I was in high school. I feel like a dinosaur saying that. I say that all the time. I was in high school before. There was Twitter and Facebook, but nobody was on it.
No. Everybody was on MySpace.
Everybody was on MySpace. MySpace had the universe in its hand.
The user interface, you get to customize everything. You go to somebody's page, it was completely different than somebody else's. It showed exactly their character and who they are. Some people, a lot of
girls' MySpaces were the worst. They had the glitter cursor,
sparkly gifs.
Yeah, their MySpace profile page took an hour to load.
And the worst music.
Yeah,
whatever was popular at the time, with the most radio music. Ugh.
And remember MySpace, you couldn't put Facebook, you put 18 million pictures on Facebook. MySpace, you only put 12.
Yeah, you were limited.
Yeah, until Facebook started popping off, and then they had unlimited pictures. They had to do something. Yeah, that top 8, top 16 shit, man, broke friendships, man. I ain't gonna front. This chick, I was on this chick's top 8 for a little bit, and I felt good about it because I had a crush on her. And then I wasn't on her top 8 no more. I'm like, oh, what's going on?
The worst person I've ever known.
I was heartbroken. Heartbroken. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how many people I would click on theirs and I'd look down top 8, top 16. I'm like, what am I doing there? The only person that I had on mine was DMX's official.
Yeah.
His official MySpace. He was my number one friend, and that was it. Nobody else got around him, and that was it.
Huh?
What about Tom?
Man, shout out to Dan. Dan's over there eating Wendy's. Dan asked, I don't know if Mike's called him. Dan was asking about Tom. Tom was everybody's friend. I kept Tom. Some people deleted Tom. I kept Tom. Yeah.
He wasn't in the top, but I kept him.
Man, I wonder how rich Tom is now, man.
Oh, stupid rich.
Yeah, I hope so. He should be.
He's on Facebook and he has the same profile picture as his MySpace page.
He needs to. That picture was iconic. That picture's iconic.
You look at it, yeah.
You know who that is.
The backboard or the chalkboard in front and goofy ass Tom, they caught him off guard. Yeah, it's awesome.
That goofy ass picture. I bet you these youngsters don't know who that is, man.
Nope.
Shame on them youngsters. That man is a cultural icon. He's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder if these youngsters know who Carson Daly is.
He really started one-on-one social networking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
MySpace was the shit, man. MySpace you can't beat it.
Because other than that, it was AIM. It was nothing that was
AIM was dope.
Nothing showed you who you were.
Yeah.
Except for changing the color of a font in your icon. That was it.
Right, that's it. I was making, I don't know if I said it on podcast before, I was making MySpace backgrounds for people. And I didn't get paid for it. I thought about monetizing it, but I didn't. By the time I thought about it, MySpace was finished.
Oh, yeah.
I was making I was making MySpace backgrounds for people and getting calls from people I never even talked to. for it, which was I thought it was kind of dope.
Put you on your top 8? Nah, I don't want.
Nah,
How about money?
Yeah, you pay me, man.
Money works.
Yeah, you got to give me that loot, man.
Were you gonna go ahead
But yeah, like before you got here, I wanted to talk about this. Before you got here, like I said on the last episode, the anime awesomeness, episode 44. You think doing this would be easy? Just put up a microphone, turn on your computer, and you're ready to roll, right? You think it'd be easy? It's not. It's really not. First of all, it's hard as hell. It's surprisingly hard finding people to do this thing. You know, my man Trent is always busy. My homegirls are always busy. Like everybody I really want to talk to are always busy. So if you're on the podcast, you're probably a third string, and I really don't want to talk to you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Your last resort.
Yeah, last resort. Well, yeah, Mr. Jeff. If Mr. Jeff's on the podcast, it's probably because I done ran through everybody that I know. No, I'm just kidding. So there's a lot of times when I want to talk to Mr. Jeff specifically. But you think it'd be easy, and the hardest part is finding people who want to do it. And then there's me. I messed up a lot myself, cause like before you got here, I was here significantly early, and every time I'm early, every time I'm before my guests by a large stretch of time, I always forget something. Mm-hmm. So I was early, I was set, I was ready to roll, forgot the cable that connects my microphone to my computer. At least I thought I forgot it. So I went over there. I went back to my apartment, looking for it. I'm like, oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to, when Trent gets here, when Trent gets to the shop, I'm gonna have to be like, Trent, sorry, can't do the podcast because I mean I could do it. I could do without cameras. I can't do without the microphone.
You got the mic on the computer.
That mic's awful.
It is.
This mic is great.
It would still work. You'd still have something.
Yeah, you right. You right.
A low budget podcast for one week.
1 week, yeah. But so and it happened with you. It happened with that gamer girl Kayla. It happened with a bunch of people. Like if I'm early, I forget something.
You need a checklist.
Right.
Before you get here, you need a checklist. You just, all right, got that. And
I
if you leave it, then you at least leave it in the spot or you leave it in your car.
I thought I lost a cable. The cable was in my bag the whole time. So I just made a trip for nothing. And I got here 3 minutes early, and Trent came, and I was still setting up. And
what time did you get here before then?
About an hour. I was an hour early.
Damn.
Yeah, I was an hour early because I wanted to check out this new Civil War 2 that Marvel's putting out. I want to check that out, and I think it's gonna be dope. So, and I want to hang out with Mr. Jeff, and and Dan's over here rocking out, and I just wanted to just see what I could do before you got here. Maybe do like a stash episode or something.
That's nice.
But
I like this area.
Yeah,
location.
man.
You got a good backdrop. I don't have a good backdrop though.
I know that's why I set it up right here.
It's bright. I could have been on the other side. I have comic books and cool shit on that side.
You know what? Yeah.
Next time we're gonna switch.
All right. Next time.
Yeah.
And then, like I was telling Trent, in a couple weeks, about 8 or so weeks, the year anniversary is coming up. I'm really excited about that. Thank y'all to everybody who's been rocking with me throughout the year. It's going to be a big deal. I mean, I'm going to try to make it a big deal. It might not be a big deal. A couple pieces here and there. But I want Trent there. I want my girl Melena there. Michelle, Mr. Jeff, and maybe Dan. Maybe Dan.
Maybe.
Only because you're here. I don't want to be an asshole. I really don't like you.
He's like
he's
the off-camera producer. You hear a little something in the background, a little improvement here and there.
Yeah, but we had 43 minutes. I might call in Dan in a little bit, but I might not. So you be over there and you just hear my call.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
But I need to get Dan back on the show for our soon. But anyway, so yeah, I want a bunch of people for the hour-long special, man. So I hope Trent can make it, and I hope all the girls can make it and all that stuff. It's gonna be a dope episode, I think.
You need more cameras, though.
I don't have no more cameras.
You're gonna have to get some.
I mean, these cameras are very, very wide, so it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have two people there, and maybe 3 people on another side. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If it don't work, it don't work.
Then whatever.
Yeah, it still got the audio,
just
man.
focus on this right here.
Yeah, that's all I need.
have all that.
That's what the ladies like,
Yeah, exactly.
The ladies love Trent.
And disliking this thing left and right. Just thumbs down. Look at that dude. Gross. Fucking gross.
But yeah, well, in the comment section, talk about your jobs and the worst job you had. I'm actually interested to hear that. and we probably trade stories and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's just like I said, you need retail to be a fully formed human being, and you need some sort of food job.
Yep.
Some sort of food job to understand what them people go through. I feel like I don't tip well generally, but I feel like I tip better now than I did prior because I know that you need this money.
Easily.
Like every dollar counts. You don't think that. You think you get like $1 here, $2 from one customer, $1 from another customer, $3 from another customer. You know, it doesn't add up, but it does.
Not to mention, if
That
you
adds
only
up
work
quick.
two tables the whole night, there's a lot of waiters and waitresses that night. You work 4 tables, and you only get $5 from each. $20 for all day. No. No. It's not enough. And you always hear like, waiters and waitresses, oh, so what you doing? Oh, it's my second job, work somewhere else. It's because it sucks so much, and it doesn't pay enough that you have to do that.
The people I worked with at Dino's, they were career Dino's people. Like some people was feeding families off that.
That's the place, though. That's family tradition, local. Everybody knows your name.
Yeah,
We go there, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, Dino's has that sort of allowance because Dino's is a family-owned spot, so and it's not like a big corporation. You can't do that for like a Denny's or something like that. You know, I'm sure there's people who survive like that, but you just a number over there. Like, I didn't work at Dino's for long. I was at Dino's for like maybe 3 months, but I felt like I was part of the team, and it felt good because, and I think you only get that sort of feeling from places that are family-owned, family-run.
Yeah.
Have that sort of tradition and stuff like that. But yeah, you asked me what I'm doing after this is over. What you doing, man?
I'm a damn thing. Going to finish
I'm going.
posting job. Going to throw my resume out.
There you
That's
go,
it.
man. Like I'm telling you, boy.
Just finished school, so now it's welcome to the real world. There's no next semester to look forward to.
Yeah.
No reason for me to stay here. I got to jump. I have to go find something new.
But yeah, you like I said, you're gonna make some shit that's gonna be so phenomenal, and
So
my man Trent is gonna So you see that man face? Look at his face. That's the man you want to hire. He's a good man. He's a good guy. His name is Trent, and he's got what? Did you get your final GPA? Your cumulative?
I didn't look at it.
No?
I just know I passed. The last few years, C's make degrees, so that's
at
all
least,
that counts.
At least,
That's all that counts.
at least he didn't fail.
Nope.
He has a degree. He had 2 degrees now. You're gonna have 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good. So hire my man Trent. Wherever he sends his resume at, hire him. That's just what it is.
I wish it was that easy.
It should
Just
be.
throw it out there.
Yeah. I wish it had it would be cool if you was like an athlete and you could have your pick of spots. You know, like if you was like a top draft pick. Outside of, well, I mean, I guess you don't really get to pick where you get to go, but if you're a star player, especially in the NBA where you can like force trades and stuff like that, you can pick where you want to go. Like Kevin Durant, like when this new when his contract in OKC is up, he can choose to stay, or he can go to the Lakers, or he can go to the Pelicans, which would be great. I just said that because I want it in the universe, Kevin Durant to the Pelicans, even though that's not going to happen.
It would be amazing though.
That would be dope.
But like that, yeah, like you just said, like he can go wherever and like, look, you're gonna pay me this amount. They'll negotiate and they'll do whatever. But sooner or later, they're gonna end up buying him out. I mean, they're gonna, well, look, we can do this with this, and you don't have salary caps.
Yeah.
Like football, you get salary caps. Baseball, you hear about baseball players, 2 years, $100 million. The fuck are you doing with that much money?
Man.
It's because there's so many games.
Well, I know that, but it's still absurd that they have no salary cap, and it's like some of these teams just can't compete. They don't have money, so it's like, what are you gonna do with that?
Get $250 million for 10 years, man. That's a job.
And then then you get hurt, and you're like, oh well, here's half of it.
I'm still paid.
It's half of it. I still got my money. Yeah, exactly. What
That's
happened to
great,
him? Oh,
man.
he's old burnout. He played baseball in the major leagues for 2 years. Oh, so he's rich. Oh yeah, he's filthy rich.
It's stupid rich. If you had to pick, Trent, what league would you in the major 4 sports leagues? What you want to play in, and what team you want to play for?
NHL.
Yeah, really?
I want to play hockey.
Come on.
Oh yeah, huge hockey fan.
Bro, I did not think you was gonna say. I thought you were gonna say baseball.
Hell no. Hate baseball. Nothing interesting about baseball
It's
whatsoever.
not, but you get that cake though.
The only fun thing about baseball is batting.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Being in the outfield sucks.
Yeah.
Not batting, you're sitting in the dugout just watching your friends miss and not do anything, or run and slide. Like, that's it. Then they're just waiting. They tell you to stand right here, right there, and right there, and then you run to the next plate. That's, I don't know. It's just not fun to me.
Yeah, baseball is boring. But if I had the talent and the skill, I think I like the phonetic pace of basketball. You know, I think I like basketball. The chance of injury is slimmer. Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance of injury, but it's slimmer in basketball. And like you're always running. I always like, when I was a kid, I always played basketball. And I always like that because you got to run, and you know, there's no stops.
Yeah. It's like hockey, same thing.
Yeah.
You just nonstop going at it. Soccer, on the other hand, feels way too big.
Yeah.
And there's nothing going on. It's the most boring thing because everybody's like, hockey, I don't understand hockey. You like soccer? Yeah, I kind of like soccer. Well, it's a smaller field.
Yeah.
It's a rink.
Yeah.
And you're going faster than humanly possible.
Right. And you're on ice.
And you're beating the shit out of each other the whole time. It's physical contact.
Yeah.
You see one of those people, the wind blows, and if somebody's close enough, they'll fall on the ground, pretend their arms or their ribs are broken because somebody tried to slip on them. They're like, I didn't even touch them.
Right.
And they get a red card and they get kicked out of the game. That's stupid. That's stupid and it's baby. It's immature.
I'm thoroughly surprised that my cameras are still working. I ain't gonna front.
They're both good.
Yeah, cause like I didn't take off anything from the previous film episode, so I'm surprised that they're not full yet. But we about to wrap up, man. We got 9 more minutes to do this thing.
Sounds good.
So like when I leave here, I'm probably gonna go. You know, if you ain't doing nothing, you wanna go to Mellow Mushroom?
Right next door?
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I said to myself, I'm not gonna buy no more. I'm not gonna go out to eat. And I lied to myself once again.
Yep, already. I do the same thing.
It's so delicious.
I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna do this.
Save some money.
I cooked today. I got everything ready. I finished everything. It took me about 2-hour process.
Yeah.
Fast food.
So easy.
Yeah.
So fast.
You don't have to do anything.
And you don't have to clean up.
And every time you go to the store, if you don't buy like the cheapest generic ingredients, let me go buy this and maybe this. Can't buy that. That's $20. That's 2 meals in itself. Like that's it.
But the best thing about cooking food on your own is you get to you stretch it out. You spend $10 on a fast food. At a restaurant. It's one time. You're full once. Next day or a couple hours, you gotta eat again.
That's exactly what I did. I had a piece of tenderloin about that big, and I cut it into 4 sections, and I cut one section into little tiny slices, so I can make a sandwich with it. All I have to do is put it in the skillet and roast it or whatever. And then I had the pieces today, gravy and onions and all kinds of stuff, and all the stupid ingredients with it. But the rest of it's marinating in beer and seasoning, and I have it ready. So whenever I want, I can just grab a little bit and make sandwiches or whatever.
Right. That's the best thing about cooking on your own. But eating out, so much better.
Oh yeah.
So much faster. So much
You
easier.
don't have to do anything.
And
that's
I don't
the
know.
best part about it. No cleanup. That's the best thing about it. No cleanup.
That's the absolute best
Sold
thing.
at that point.
That is the best thing. I don't know if y'all know this, but Dan walked across on Trent's camera. He's just trying his hardest to be on a part of this show, and it's just Dan. I'm gonna get you next time.
No problem.
He's walking. You see him? He's back.
Hello, Eric. I forgot y'all were there.
He's trying his hardest to be on the show.
Not this week. All right, later. He's off the screen. He's done. He's out of here.
Walk back again, Dan.
Okay.
Walk back again.
So.
Just be awkward.
I agree.
There he is. All right, man. Before we get out of here, I want to send a shout out to my cousin Russ, because he has a show outside in Trent. He has a show now, and if you knew my cousin Russ, you would be so surprised that he's putting on a camera and he's talking about comic books and stuff like that, man. I'm like, you too, bro. Everybody.
Awesome, though.
I'm proud of him.
It's so easy to do, though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what you said, not everybody can do it.
Not everybody can do it.
But everybody can get started in it.
Yeah,
You can go buy equipment and all this shit, and you can go try to go figure it out and see if it works or not.
Yeah.
If you're too awkward and you can't talk to people, Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, sorry. It just. But if you have something interesting, you know something about one subject. You make a podcast. You make something entertaining about that one subject. That's what a lot of people are doing on YouTube.
See, mine is an hour long, and it has no focus. That's the point of the AquaMethod podcast. Be like water, non-conformist, do whatever. It could be whatever.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
That's
like
what
that.
That's what the AquaMethod podcast stands for. Being like water. Be non-conformist, conformist. Yo, you gotta excuse my Louisiana accent, okay?
It comes out every now
too
and
much
then.
Too much pimp juice in the mouth, man. There's too much pimp juice. Got a fat ass tongue, man. That's how it is in the South. We don't confirm at all.
It's nice.
You know, and that's the AquaMethod podcast. You know, be like water, baby. And that's the purpose of it. His show is first of all, I don't know if he's consistent with it. He's doing it, but I don't know if he's doing. I'm doing it once a week. You're guaranteed right. You're guaranteed to have an episode of the AquaMethod podcast no later than Saturday. He's just throwing it up there, and his show is doing better than mine. And I'm thinking it's because it's focused. He's doing comic books and Loot Crate and those those boxes.
So like reveals and
Yeah,
stuff like that?
yeah. And it's only about 30 minutes long. You know, and so shout out to my cousin Russ. I'm not gonna give out his channel name because I don't want to. I want to get his permission first.
Yeah, private message him.
Yeah.
DM it to you.
But it's good though. It's a good show. I'm so surprised at how good it was. 'Cause like I said, if you know my cousin Russ is pragmatic. He can be stoic. He can be standoffish. You know, like my cousin Russ, and there's a lot of good in that. Like you could there's people who. He's really grounded. You know, it's black and white. There's no gray area. There's very little color. Black and white. My cousin Russ is a rock. You know, so to see him on camera talking, and he talks well, surprised the shit out of me. His brother T-Man showed me. He got it on his phone. He was like, bro, you never guess who got a show. I'm like, who got a show? Russ got a show. I'm like, no way. He showed me the shit. I'm like, God damn it. No competition. But shout out to him. Huh?
Making a killing off of it.
Yeah, just stupid. Crazy. Nah, I don't even know if he's monetized. I'm sure he has though. But so shout out to him, and I'm coming for your neck, big brother. I'm coming for your throat. AquaMethod podcast must reign supreme. So everybody, you can go check out his show, or check out my show twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Whenever it comes to the family,
Right.
number one, right?
Number one. I'm the number one broadcaster. Goddamn it! I got a degree.
In this.
This is
what you're doing.
This is what I want to do. Yeah.
This is your
Yeah,
business.
but much love to my brother, and shout out to him, and he got a baby. I went and visited a baby when I went and visited my mom for my cousin's graduation, and she's just crawling all over like a spider. I'm like, what's going on, man? I left the house and I had slobber and milk on my back, covered. I'm like, how did she get here? Where did this come from?
Just a bottle.
Yeah. I love her, man. That's my little baby though. But yeah, when we get out of here, I'm gonna watch the game. It is Warriors and Thunder. The Warriors lost their first game. I'm surprised as hell. Can't believe that happened. You watching the finals?
Diving into it every now and
A little
then.
bit?
I'm watching it whenever I can.
Yeah. That's cool.
I don't have cable, so
Yeah.
if I'm illegally watching it, I'll watch it. But
Allegedly.
yeah. But we got NHL playoffs. I don't have time for that.
Oh,
So,
man, you know what? I want to get into the NHL. I just ESPN doesn't carry it, and I know it's on NBC. So I'm gonna have to check out the game. The NHL is fun to watch, but I like to watch it. I have never watched an NHL game. I want to. That's my plan. Of the four major sports, that's the only one I haven't seen yet. So I want to see an NHL game live. I hear that's a lot of fun. 'Cause I actually have a good time when I go to ice skater games.
oh, they're fun.
I have a good time. Nobody goes.
No, that's the thing. It's that crowd. It's those three people that are cheering and hollering.
Right.
But full.
Yeah.
Stadium's awesome.
Yeah.
The arena or whatever.
You ever
it's
seen an
like.
NHL game live?
No.
No?
That's
That's what me and you got to do. We're going to go see a Stars game.
I'm waiting until the Stars play the Penguins.
Yeah.
That's my team right there, the Penguins.
You like the Penguins? If I had to pick a team, I have picked a team. The only reason I picked the team is because of the movie. I like the Ducks.
The Ducks?
Yeah, that's it. Only because of the movie. So, I mean, I feel like if I like sports, I need a team to cheer for. So,
I was about to say that. Pick a team.
Yeah.
Pick a team. Look into them.
yeah.
Like anything.
Can't tell you a name of nobody on there. Does Goldberg still play? Is he the goalie or?
I don't think so.
Is Conway? Is he a forward or?
They do the knuckle puck every now and
They
then.
do knuckle- oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, they don't. They do the flying V.
That's awesome.
Empty net flying V. They get it stolen from. They lose every game.
That's
what
great.
a terrible, terrible game.
Yeah, that's awful.
Terrible strategy.
Man, shout out to Russ Tyler, man, with the knuckle puck. Keenan Thompson, man. Shout out to Keenan Thompson, man.
He's done a lot.
He's done a lot, man.
He bounced back from Nickelodeon and all that.
Yeah, it's funny that he bounced back from Nickelodeon doing the same thing he was doing. On Nickelodeon. Sketch comedy.
It was the baby SNL, yeah.
Yeah, all that was great, man. I wanted to be on all that when I was a kid. I had no idea how to get into that, but man, I wanted to do that.
I wanted to be on Legends of the Hidden Temple,
Yeah.
Guts, and Wild and Crazy Kids. They
Man,
always did
shout
the
out-
best stuff.
Shout out to the Silver Barracudas, man. Legends of the Hidden Temple. But yeah, we had an hour, man, so we're gonna wrap this thing up. I'm gonna try to come up with a 4-3-2-1. 4 questions, 10 answers for my man Trent. Let's see. You watched a lot of the Marvel movies, a lot of Marvel Cinematic Universe movies? No? Well, they got it.
Next.
Strike one. Okay. Well, fuck it then. Top 4 superhero movies
Top 4 superhero.
of all time. Yeah. Because I looked at Box Office Mojo. There's been like 42, 43 Marvel movies, not including the Cinematic Universe, but
Yeah.
all of Marvel, like 43 of them.
If I'm gonna go off of anything, I'm gonna have to put the. I don't know if I'd consider them comic. Well, they started a comic book, so I'm gonna go off of the original Ninja Turtles movie,
All right.
the first one, the second one,
Fair
because
enough.
they go and they're the same.
Okay.
I think the first one that I watched, or The Dark Knight,
Okay.
really good.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Shout out to Heath Ledger, man.
The 3 first Spider-Mans, or at least the first 2, they were good.
Yeah.
They were good. And this is how much I don't watch those movies.
Got one more, man.
Ghost Rider? I don't know.
Ghost Rider, shame on you.
I like the character. I don't like Nicolas Cage. He fucking sucks. But
Actually, you know what? I like Nick Cage in Con Air and a few other things.
Con Air and The Rock. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna know him as.
60 seconds, too. Going to 60 seconds?
Gone in 60 seconds. Yeah.
I like
but
that.
that's the car. That's not him. Eleanor is the star of that show.
But yeah, so all right. So Ghost Rider, okay. We'll
I
go
don't
with
know.
it.
I
That
guess
shit was awful.
it was terrible.
The first one was
It
awful.
was-
The second
that's
one
how many-
was less awful.
That was the only ones that I have. I'll put. You know what? No, it's a cartoon. Doesn't count. Fuck it. I'll put Transformers in front of that.
Okay.
The 86.
Okay.
Not the new ones. Not the
All right.
Bay features.
All right. Trent is awful with these questions.
I
Man.
hate. I don't hate movies. I just don't watch them.
Okay.
I don't have time to watch movies, so I don't get to enjoy them.
All right. Number 3. Outside of Dan Marino, top 3 Dolphins.
Jason Taylor,
Okay.
Super Mario,
All right.
his wide receiver during Marino's era. Probably. I don't know. I enjoyed Reggie Bush whenever he played.
Okay.
So
Cool.
2 that I've actually seen, and 2 that
Is he still in the league?
no. No, he's done.
Is he retired? Did he really?
I guess so. I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen him in a year. He didn't do anything last year.
He was on the 49ers. I don't think he played much though.
No, I don't think he played at all. I don't remember seeing him in a game.
All right, cool. Question number 2: if you had $100, you know, if you had $200, and you can only eat 2 fast food restaurants, what would they be? But that's your whole diet until that $200 is up.
Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Really?
Yep.
Man.
I like the shakes over there. No, that's really it. I'll get $100 in tacos and $100 in milkshakes.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I'd have to go Dairy. I might go Dairy Queen too. Their blizzards are just
Yeah, but Dairy Queen was dope. Me, if I had to pick two, it would be Subway for sure. Subway and Pizza Hut. Man, I got some gift cards to Domino's. Domino's is not cracking right now. Unless they want to sponsor the AquaMethod podcast, Domino's is not cracking.
no. You need to switch instead of getting the tomato-based
Yeah.
sauce. You need to get the Alfredo sauce.
Yeah.
Switch it up. It switches up the pizzas and it makes it taste amazing.
I'm gonna have to try that
extra
then.
cheese.
I'm gonna have to try that then. 'Cause
It's
that
awesome.
is awful, man. I mean, it's not bad. That's worse, but man, I used to be the biggest Domino's fan back in the day.
But they switch their ingredient. Whenever they switch, they have the new whatever.
Yeah.
That either made them or broke them for people.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah,
it
yeah.
really did change. I didn't like Domino's. They were terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
Final question. One place in Lafayette that's your favorite place. 'Cause like I said, my favorite place is the Grand 16. Close second would be right here, the Ambooks 2, the comic book shop. Thank you to Mr. Jeff for letting me rock out here.
Atmosphere.
Armorsville? Yeah, you do like Armorsville a lot. You do talk about that a lot.
I can go watch their live shows. I
Yep.
can go watch their stand-ups. I can go
Yeah.
watch their bands play.
That
During
bathroom
the
is
day,
awful though. I'm sorry.
It's terrible. The sink's on the outside. You do know where the sink is, right? You can walk outside and go to the right.
There's
But
always like a cloud of flies.
it is. I just don't use it. I don't know. I just never have to use it. But if I do, I'm so drunk I don't realize it. But like I can go during the day. I can watch
Atmosphere's
sports
dope.
events. It's good atmosphere. Go outside, sit on the benches, and they have the chair and the umbrella, so it's not too hot. And they have nice little fenced-in area.
Are they playing anything tonight?
I have no idea.
You wanna go?
You could.
Yeah.
All right.
After the game. We can
They
do
should
that.
have the game on. I don't know if you're gonna watch it somewhere else, but yeah.
But
yeah,
Armorsville's
I'll be down
dope.
with that. What's today? Wednesday? They should have something going on.
But yeah, man. AquaMethod podcast, first one on video in a long time. My man Trent. If you're hiring, what are you going for, Trent? What are you looking for?
Industrial design.
If you an industrial design firm and you're looking for somebody, my man Trent is fresh out of school, smart, creative, funny. I like him. He's a cool guy. So hire my man Trent. This is the AquaMethod podcast. AquaMethod podcast. Stay aqua. Don't conform to anything. You know what I'm saying?
You need that as a backdrop, a green screen and just water
Right?
going
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. Do what you want. Don't fit into no box. That's the AquaMethod podcast way. We don't fit into no box. We do what we want, and always adapting, always amorphous. Do what you want. You know. AquaMethod podcast episode 45 maybe. Unless this turns into a stash episode because of how long it takes me to edit video. But yeah, man. Grasshopper GP on the Instagram and Twitter. GrasshopperGP@yahoo.com for any types of sponsorships, advertisements, or if you just have something nice to say about the podcast. Again, I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who likes and views. Just one time, it means a lot to me. So, but please spread it around. Like, share, subscribe. Grasshopper GP official with 3 S's because when I made that account I couldn't spell. It is the YouTube account. Grasshopper GP official 3 S's YouTube account. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I really appreciate it. I honestly and sincerely do. It's your boy GP, your boy Trent, AquaMethod Podcast. Y'all be good.